SPL, and that journey continues. And we want to win. The campaign is for everybody to be together, all together now. And I think that's we have to have that on and off the field. And someone said to me the other day, well, the players have got to inspire the fans, and I said, well, yeah, to a certain degree, but come on, you fans, come and inspire us and make it an atmosphere that is very hostile to the opposing team. It's environments that we meet and every other week when we travel away. So we want that here, and we want our crowd to get behind us and cheer us on right to the end, because it does make a massive difference. We've seen in the Olympics where athletes have had personal bests and ran beyond their dreams, their wildest dreams, and have got medals on the back of great crowd participation. And in the interviews after they've won the gold medals or whatever they've won, they always say it was the crowd that really got me going. Now this crowd's wonderful, and we want our players to be saying the same about the Cali Thistle crowd too.
The games against Kilmarnock last season, and especially when you look at the number of Cali Thistle Kilmarnock games, I think it's 95 goals in 25 games. They are incredible games to watch.
Yeah,
4-3s and 6-3s last season.
Cracking matches, and even St Mirren. I remember giving some of the press a bit of a rollicking after the game. Someone, I think 2 matches down there, said that the game would be 0-0, but games against St Mirren are never 0-0. Games against Kilmarnock and generally never 0-0 too. So there's always plenty of goals and plenty of action. Kenny Shields has his team playing some lovely football. We want to do the same as well with our players, but we can't just go and blitz a team and dominate a team for the whole 90 minutes. That doesn't happen in the SPL unless you probably Celtic. But as far as we're concerned, we've got to be in the game for as long as it counts, as long as it takes, and be there right to the end of 90 minutes going for the 3 points. So I'm sure Kenny will be saying the same to his team, but I've got every confidence in my boys. I love watching them play. I loved watching them play last week, particularly in the second half, and there's a lot more to come from this team, because the more they play together, the better they will undoubtedly become.
Excellent stuff, thanks for that, Terry.
Okay.
Nick, first of all, looking back at last weekend, a good opening day draw at St Mirren.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. We passed it around a lot. I think second half we found more spaces in behind them and created a lot of chances, and in the end we were a bit disappointed not to win, but we'll take a draw in the first game, I suppose.
Especially with the new side coming together as well, a lot of new signings in the summer, but the manager was very optimistic at the end of pre-season that everyone's starting to gel very nicely, and that showed against St Mirren.
Yeah, I thought everyone sort of gelled in nicely. I think we've not had many games where everyone's been fit. There's been a few injuries pre-season, but I thought they all adapted really well, and good SPL debut for a lot of them.
And for yourself on the score sheet, first goal of the season, first of many maybe?
Well, it took me a while, last few seasons, to get a goal, but this time on opening day is always a nice boost. But just my aim is to get in the team, I suppose, and getting a bit of a speciality at tap-ins now, so I'm trying to widen my range, I suppose.
I think, if I'm not mistaken as well, you're the third most Cali Thistle player with number of games as well, after Richie and Ryan as well, which is incredible.
Really?
For to be 20 years old and have played that many times. I think it's something like 70 plus for the club already.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of that then. Yeah. I remember my 50th game, it was a while ago, but it's good to have that in the locker as well. But sometimes when you come off the bench, you'd rather it was a start, so it's good to get appearances, but you want to be sort of starting as well.
I think the manager said as well, to have had a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old off the bench is incredible, but the old adage is if you're young enough, you're good enough.
Yeah, definitely, that's how I got my chance. Just we got into the first division and there wasn't many players, so it's a good time for young boys to come through, not just here but every team. And I think if you're good enough, then yeah, definitely get a shot.
And obviously being involved in the Scotland under-21s as well, is that great to see that young guys up and down the country are getting their chance?
Yeah, I don't think many people expected someone from here to get in, and Graham's still getting in the squad, which is brilliant, and I think it gives everyone sort of positive that they can do it as well. It's definitely doable.
Excellent stuff, cheers for your time, Nick.